Hey there, everybody! Good to have you back for some more Tales of Vesperia. Boy, was it another bombshell set of episodes last time, and there wasn't even... I was gripped, even though there wasn't like any huge fights or anything going on, but things got intense last time as we returned from Jormgen back to Mantake, kind of wandering aimlessly, trying to figure out what our next move should be. When what should happen, but we have an encounter with Cumore, who was oppressing the town of Mantake. And by encounter, it was a very one-sided thing. It was much like with Ragou. Yuri went and dispensed some vigilante justice upon Cumore. Very, very brutal, very one-sided. Quite something. And I'm not sure if Flynn saw what happened or not, but he wants to have a chat with us by the Oasis. So I think this might this could go a whole lot of ways. I have a lot of feelings about the Yuri's vigilante career that this game is presenting to us, and I'll save those thoughts for a better time when we're wandering the world map and whatnot. First, we gotta see how this pans out with Flynn, because we'll see what he has to say.
Why don't you have a seat?
Oh, man.
You said we needed to talk?
See, that even, kind of speaks a lot, that he's not able to, sit side by side. He has to be, back to back with him.
Tell me, why did you kill Cumore? You know it's not our place to pass sentence on the crimes of others.
So he does know. He just did not want to make a scene at that moment. Fair enough. I wasn't sure if maybe he stumbled on the scene too late.
He was to be punished in accordance with the laws.
And just what laws do you think would have punished him? The same laws that failed to punish Ragou? Give me a break.
Yeah, here we go. This has been a long time coming. This is why I didn't want to say anything until we see what this little scene pans out.
Yuri,
The laws have always been the tools of whoever happens to hold all the chips.
Interesting.
Just saying that doesn't make it right for individuals to judge right from wrong, or for you to operate your own. If the laws are at fault, then fixing those laws comes first.
We'll skip the little end of the line there. I'm sorry about that, but you probably got the gist.
It's for that very reason that I'm still with the Imperial Knights.
But you can't deny that lives were saved because those bastards were put down. You'd rather tell those people, sorry you had to die today, I promise we'll change things soon.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
Okay, well, what are you saying then, Flynn? I mean...
They're out there, People so bad they'll just go on hurting others.
And for the record, I kind of do lean in a little more with Flynn than Yuri, but honestly, let's see what Flynn's got cooking.
What can the average person do but be victimized by people like that?
I can't deny that Yuri's argument here isn't a really good one, honestly.
You know it was the same way with our people in the lower quarter.
Even so, Yuri, what you're doing isn't right. Do you intend to rain your justice down on all the villains of the world? That's the behavior of a common criminal.
Yeah, and here's Flynn putting down some fair points as well.
I recognize it for what it is, and I've made my choices. Murder is a crime.
And even knowing that, you intend to dirty your hands.
Yes, that's cool. He is in some way laying the... When Yuri says murder is a crime, he is in some... I interpret as him kind of blaming in part the guys he's killed. They've committed what could at least be called conspiracy to murder, even if they haven't killed anyone with their own hands. So, But then Flynn flips it right around by pointing out that what Yuri has also done is murder. Huh.
Intend to. I already have.
Wow.
So this is the path you've chosen.
Don't make me repeat myself.
I won't. But it seems you don't yet understand the full weight of your choices.
Oh, man.
As a knight, I cannot overlook your crimes.
Even in this scene, I think the hat just makes it better, because you can't see his eyes. He's like he's hiding his emotions that's going through him right now. Oh, we're doing this?
Captain, I finally found you.
Oh, not now, Sonia. We were about to actually have a proper fight. I was 50-50 on maybe it would happen, and I... Maybe not if
What is it?
Sodia happens to show up here.
Our barricade of Nordopolica has been completed.
Oh.
Also, it appears that the hunting blades are on the move.
Why have you barricaded Nordopolica?
Sir, we must go to Nordopolica quickly. Captain.
Understood.
Sir.
Yuri?
Oh, wow. Yuri was like, nah, I'm not having this duel tonight.
I know you better than anyone alive, Yuri. If you insist on walking down the path of a criminal.
Oh, wait. Repeat!
Oh, jeez. Now these guys show up.
Yuri.
So, you heard it all?
Oh, no. They were eavesdropping the whole thing.
I'm sorry.
And we also basically... We sorta kinda admitted to Ragou there as well. so that's out of the bag as well.
Are you afraid of me, Estelle? If you are, you can quit right here. Join Flynn and go back to the castle.
Well, don't frame it like that, Yuri, cause, like, she doesn't really want to be confined to the castle. Maybe she doesn't have to be with either of you. Have you thought about that?
I'm not going back.
Hey.
It's true the things you've done are against the law, but I'm confused. It's also true that your actions saved the lives of others.
Wow, and then you see his eyes in that shot when his head tilts. Wow, it's like they almost intended that. That he'd have his hat,
You never
man.
know. Someday I might turn my blade on you.
Oh, wow.
You'd never do something like that without a reason. If you ever end up pointing your sword at me, I'm sure I will have done something to deserve it.
Oh, wow. Putting all that onus on Yuri to be the judge.
If you're going to go with Flynn, now's your chance. You seem like he was in a hurry.
No. I'm gonna continue on this journey with you. It's what I want.
An interesting development, by the way, considering how for the first few hours of the game, very much her motivation was to find Flynn, and now she's pretty dead set on staying away from Flynn.
Traveling with you, I know I'll find the right path for myself, too. So what I'm thinking is...
Oh.
Here's to the road ahead.
Okay.
Thanks.
Oh, I thought for a second he'd be all like, these hands are too bloodstained to shake hands with you. I need to complete my edgy apotheosis. Not quite.
Oh, I haven't sawed logs like that for a good long while.
That's a funny way to put it. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's called oversleeping.
We're ready to hit the road, so get that sleep out of your eyes.
Hey, old man, your eyes are all droopy.
What? That's not good.
Jeez.
Forgot to put the cucumbers over the eyes. Like, don't know if that actually works, but it's like the one thing I know about, like facial care is like you put that weird guacamole stuff over your face and then you put cucumbers over your eyes. That's the old stereotype.
Huh? There are fewer knights than before.
Yeah, Flynn and his crew went back to Nordopolica.
Yeah, and this isn't that military junta, so we don't actually need guards everywhere.
That must mean they were traveling by night.
Yeah, by night.
Was there some emergency they had to deal with?
They wanted to eat some fish, so they went back to Nordopolica.
Right on the spot there, Patty. Good job working that one out.
Oh, come on, Patty. They're not like you. Maybe they had to take care of the monsters from the Colosseum.
Man, that would mean that those monsters have been raging around there for days now. What an awful situation that would be.
I'll bet Paul Estrale requested the help of the knights.
We'll have to wait and see. Well, it's just that Flynn said something about a barricade.
Yeah, that sounds weird.
Barricade? What could that mean?
Oh, wow.
Are they out to arrest Bellius for what happened in the Great War?
Raven didn't look really happy because, Barricade's gonna make his efforts to see Bellius a little tricky, I imagine.
I can't imagine that Palestrale would be outmaneuvered that easily by the Knights.
I get the feeling this is gonna get messy.
Maybe we should think twice about heading back to Nordopolica for now.
Well then, where are we gonna go? We're in the middle of the desert. That's like the only other place we know. Unless you want to go back to Jormungand and be confused at that place.
But the new moon's almost here. If we miss this chance, who knows when we might meet Bellius again?
Well, a month later, if, we're punctual that time, but...
If I can't go to Nordopolica, I can't get on a ship. If I don't get on a ship, I won't be able to find the Mare Estelle or recover my memory.
That too.
That's all well and good. I'm just not in a hurry to get tangled up with that armor-wearing bunch.
Interesting, since Raven has been the one to push going to see Bellius a lot so far, but now I guess tangling with the Knights is, takes precedence, avoiding that.
Me neither.
We'll
I
just have
bet
to
you
be
don't.
careful, like always. No use panicking about it.
I bet you don't want to tangle with them, Yuri.
Don't forget, I want to take a look at the air crane and Kados.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. All right, let's head out.
Man, we got a laundry list of stuff to take care of. That's fine. Again, it's I've said several times that the chillness of this game is kind of interesting, like not the end of the world urgency you'd expect in a not so enormously huge the scope of the plot as, in some more typical JRPG. By now we'd be dealing with a world-shaking plot, and we might be, but like we're dealing with a lot of like daily stuff in the meanwhile. Now anyway, have you guys heard that Cumore's missing? That sure is weird.
Things are bound to improve here in Mantake, now that Flynn's liberated the town.
They did allow the ringleader to escape, though.
Cumore? Flynn will catch him in no time, right, Yuri?
Oh yeah, sure he will.
Is something wrong? He looked troubled.
Estelle's not her usual perky self either.
That's not true. I'm as happy as you all are that Mantake's been freed.
If you say so.
I don't know if I'd describe her as particularly perky, generally. I don't know. Okay, well, to Kados we go. And let's shake up our freaking party. Let's get back with the real hero of this game. So, what's our new moves we've got here? Little Big Chef costs a ton. I'm gonna put this clunky bomb instead. It may take multiple knives, though, depending on your luck. Okay, that's kind of weird. So, we'll see if this bomb changes at all when we have a different mode on, but give me these cheaper moves over here, so I'll just have that there. And we'll put Little Big Chef. Oh, you know what? Let's put Risky Cast on the neutral one, because that's just a spell. Let's put Little Big Chef on all the other ones. Yep. There we go, so I can frying pan some folks. Oh yeah, gonna play as Patty again. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's deal with this guy. Also, let's switch Patty into the lead.
In no time.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't. Bad opening. Maybe I should not cast spells to begin with. Man, it is frustrating to deal with paralysis. Okay, got rid of that. Well, damn it! I wanna. No, well, which one did I put the? There we go. Oh, that was a little close range. That was a little odd. That bomb. Okay.
These are the threads that weave our future.
Thank you, thank you!
Ooh, lots of new moves. And for repeat. Man, everyone just stacked out with new stuff. Let's see. So, on the topic of that whole vigilantism, first of all, I have to say it's interesting that I'm kind of creeped out by Yuri's taking action into his own hands. The way they've done a great job of presenting is as like not like a complicated thing. Like Yuri makes a good argument, obviously, about not letting criminals get away, and these guys are pretty bad dudes. But you know, it just kind of feels really cold the way they presented him dealing with those guys. I'll say we learned encounter bonus. Cool. So let's now what are we working? Mizuchi is on next. Yes, because we've worked all of this other stuff. Yeah. Even though Jiraiya would actually be better, but that's fine. Well, Mizuchi is even better, right? We get new 2 arts from that. So let's review. But yeah, like honestly, and what I find fascinating is like I and a lot of us are pretty fine with examples of vigilantism in like media. You know, I'm all okay for like superhero stories. I don't, you know, I have no problem watching, you know, Superman, Batman, any of these guys. I mean, like in that, like I'm able to suspend my disbelief about my feelings of taking the law into your own hands. I'm just fine watching that stuff. But so what did the Takemi Kazuchi? I'm trying to talk here, but I can't think straight. But I'm sorry. So it's elemental and encounter bonus. Gonna want encounter bonus on. So let's see what we could turn off to activate that for Rapide. Where is encounter? There it is. 9 points. Oh, that's gonna cost a little bit. Maybe if I take Steel Plus off, and then I need 3 more points. Oh, what would I take off for that? Maybe just Spirits. It's only 20 points. I mean, okay, only 20 points, but it's a big deal. I'll just have that on instead. But the fact that this game makes us... The way the game presents Yuri's acts absolutely makes me feel way more uncomfortable about what he's doing. It's interesting in that sense, I feel. So, like, that's why I feel really conflicted by this scene, you know, but that we've seen with Yuri. Like, it is kind of messed up to me, and like, I don't... And I don't really know how to feel myself, because, like, I can't personally really... I don't know what to say to the Yuri's argument that some of these guys will get away the way the system works, and, like, and I think Flynn is right to change the laws, but, like, Yuri's point that they can't be changed in time to save people who these people are hurting in at that time. Oh man, we missed a skit. Like, I don't know how to answer that. Oh, just a guy, a traveler.
Are you going to the Wizened of Cardos?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Why do you ask?
Wow, why do I keep predicting some of these lines?
The Imperial Knights have sealed off passage through Cardos.
Why?
It's not just here. They've set up blockades at all of the routes through the mountains.
Oh, jeez.
Blockades? Why would they...
I don't know all the details, but I heard that it has something to do with some danger in Nordopolica.
What should we do? We need to get to Nordopolica before the new moon.
Oh boy. Fight through the nights? I guess that's an option.
I wish I could help, but they wouldn't even let me through, and I have a travel permit.
My goodness, you and your travel permit. Fancy.
Are you a member of the Fortunes Market?
Yes.
How'd you get your permit?
The Empire issues travel permits to Fortune's Market so that its members can travel wherever they want. At least, that's how it's supposed to be.
Right, but the Imperial Knights wouldn't let me go any further. I'm going back to Mantake, since there's no way to get around them.
Should we go back to Mantake and chill out too?
We've already done a lot of chilling out in Mantake.
What are we gonna do?
Do you think Flynn ordered the blockades?
I don't know.
I couldn't say. Either way, we can't afford to be stuck here for much longer.
Yes, it'll be a lot of trouble if we miss the new moon.
Not to mention, this desert is really starting to wear us down, all this damn sand getting everywhere.
But I don't think they'd let us through, even if we asked nicely.
Well, to be honest, we can go take a look and think about how to get in. The hard part will only come once we've gotten inside.
I guess so?
What do you mean, once we've gotten inside?
They set up blockades to make it hard to get out of the mountains. Getting inside shouldn't be nearly as tough. I think that much is safe to assume.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure a blockade works both ways pretty good.
Well then, should we go back to Mantake to do some final preparations?
What?
No, we're fine. Let's go like we are.
Okay, like, wow, that's like the game telegraphing some sort of point of no return. Goodness. So the main thing, okay, well, let's watch this Flynn skit, and then I'll get back to my
Your friend
vigilantism
is quite
blob.
talented, considering the ease with which he saved Mantake.
Who, Flynn? That was nothing for him.
You know him really well, don't you, Yuri?
Well, we've hung around together since we were kids.
You don't hang around together much anymore, though.
Nah, not really.
Yuri?
It is so interesting how much he speaks highly of Flynn, despite them being so different in these, like, critical ways. Actually, I'm not going to talk even yet. I'm sure there'll be a cutscene as we walk into the Weezand. Uh-oh. Wow.
Flynn Brigade.
They've got a big old weirdo horsey. Some of the game's weird horse monsters.
So that's the blockade?
Yeah. Looks like it was Flynn's brigade's doing after all. But what are those monsters doing here?
Perhaps they've been tamed by the Knights?
Yeah, is such a thing even possible? Man, I love, by the way, I love when these guys pose as a group, by the way. And this one, too, them all skulking behind the rock. This looks hilarious. I really think it's funny.
This brigade is reminding me of Flynn less and less. What the hell is Flynn doing with his knights anyway?
Huh.
Hardcore tactics like this, there ain't any doubt in my mind this has something to do with the talk of Bellius engineering the Great War.
So how do we get past this checkpoint?
Ooh, yes, Patty?
Seriously? Let's do that. And then?
Wow, that's cool. Like, see, Patty is actually being a part of the plot here. Like, you know, I was saying that I was worried that she wouldn't be integrated very well into the main story. But, like, she's actually contributing in the scene where we have to figure out how to progress. Good stuff.
What could they be talking about?
Old man, do you mind keeping it down?
Sorry. Now that sounds like fun.
Wait, he's just gonna walk out there?
How about this?
Ooh, okay.
What the hell?
You know, I was thinking maybe make the big horse thingy like panic. That'll cause a ruckus.
Stop it! Settle down!
Let's go now.
It's as good a moment as any.
Don't leave this old man behind.
Well, don't stand around posing. Okay, I see. I thought we'd slip past them while they're looking at the monster. Okay, we'll just run through the whole ruckus.
Yuri Lowell!
See ya! Have fun!
Okay, well, we can do that too. It'll really raise our stocks
Slick, old man.
among the knights, I'm sure.
What are you saying? That was all thanks to Patty. Humans work a lot harder when they get rewarded, don't they?
Rewarded? What are you talking about?
What the heck?
That's our little secret. It's just between us, right, Patty?
What the hell is this? What?
So annoying.
I really don't want to know where this is going. Oh my god. Ugh!
It's our little secret.
I hope this has a little goofy answer like, I'm gonna cook him a big old skewer.
What is that nonsense?
It's probably some useless promise of theirs. Anyway, let's keep moving.
Okay. Closing everything off. Everything has to be closed.
Only the Empire has enough power to cut off all the ways in and out of a whole town.
Well, the Guild's power is totally different. The Union would never try something like this.
It's the Empire's style, crush problems with everything they've got. What are they after? Who do they think they are, sealing off all the roads like this?
Yeah.
I think the answer to that lies in Nordopolica. We should hurry before we're caught.
Yeah, we probably should do that. Did I get this box when we came? Yeah, it's open. It's a little hard to tell. Yeah, okay, well, here I can kind of see it. It's open, but fair enough. Okay, so my final thoughts just on the whole Yuri Flynn ideologies quest here is, like, the game is obviously trying to, like, present the two sides of the coin, like, Yuri is Renegade, Flynn is Paragon, and... Oh yeah, I totally need to do that. I've been forgetting all this time. There we go, now I feel like an adventurer. And I feel like thus far the game has really just been propping up Yuri's efforts the most. And, like, I feel really conflicted about that, since I just don't feel like that's... I don't really think that's good.
Sorry, but you're going.
Oh, there's Imperial Knights and monsters down here now. Whoa. Okay. Wow, what is his weapon? Is it gonna mace? Wow, this guy is getting rocked. What the? Did I just... What a weird attack. I just used my goggles to look at him? Whoa, what the... Hang the heck on. What the happened here? When did we get this destroyed? Wow, what just happened? What, we just got wiped, almost. Oh, you got resurrection now? Okay. Alright, let's do this a little beefier this time. What am I doing? Come on! Oh, let's back off. Oh!
You're pretty tough. You okay?
There we go. I got the nurse off as well. Beautiful. Both of you enjoy this, why don't you? Wow, I don't know what happened to me at the start of this fight. Like, these were just talking too much, I guess, and this guy started whopping me.
You're pretty tough.
Someone protect me while I'm casting.
Oh, all right, all right.
Also, these horsies, these quietas, no joke. Enjoy the big hammer, baby. This guy's still alive too? What is going on over here? Yeah, you just stop right there. Oh, I'm Brainiac right now. Well, that's fine. I need some healing, man. You take this. Did I just hit him with a giant skewer? Oh, that's amazing. Okay, I'll just need to try to finish my point here real quick because I'm getting distracted in fights, apparently, and these guys are no joke. But we'll get a skit
what was
first.
that deal you were talking about?
A deal? What sort of deal? With who?
You said something about a deal with the old man when we were in Katos. Don't tell me you forgot.
No. I haven't forgotten.
She forgot. So it's a secret, is it?
I'll tell you, Yuri. Since I can trust you.
Wow, serious face.
If he works hard here, I'll teach him Judy's measurements.
You really know how his mind works, don't you?
It's not exactly a mystery.
Shouldn't we be hurrying along?
Hey, you're not as young as you used to be. Let's take it easy.
Seconded.
What do you mean?
Okay, well, you know, it was still kind of skeevy, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, so fair enough.
I'll take him out.
This ain't a bad strategy either.
Well, these guys are pretty easy, right? Oh, got clipped before I got my little big chef off. Brainiac form, let's fight from afar. What? No? What am I doing? Why am I... No, I wanna... I need to... I'm brainiacking. I'm supposed to be shooting from afar. What the... That was weird. Maybe I just need to hold the attack forward. Her doing that slap attack was kind of weird. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I just want to say that I kind of... yeah, I'm hoping that at some point we get something about the downsides to Yuri's ideology, which I also kind of wish not, because the worst possible thing would be that Yuri kills someone who, you know, didn't deserve it. Like, maybe a misunderstanding, or there was something more to it, or, you know, something that it just turns out that Yuri kills a person who should have stayed alive. Or even if it was a horrible person, that things could have gone differently if that person was still alive for some reason, like maybe is the less awful version. But that's like my, just like, that's just my thing. It's like, I wish that maybe at some point we get a little bit more. I mean, honestly, the the most negative we've gotten about Yuri's, like, ideology is that he's feeling himself super conflicted, like it's a burden to bear to kill these people, and also his peers and friends also are, like, scared of him, you know, or like, worried about him, like, Okay, so we're working on that. Flynn is not in the party, and oh, she's still working on the Stinger, so none of them can use the new weapon we got, the Sinclair Saber. Super Chain 4, able to link base and altered arts. Goodness. Sounds really good.